Welcome.
Hey, Mayor. Thank you all for attending the September Mayoral Employee Recognition event. Today we take time to formally recognize a few of our peers for their hard work and for their commitment with the city. This month we're going to be recognizing the Employee of the Month, as we always do each month at this ceremony. We're also going to be recognizing a team of individuals that shows us that working together as a strong team and working diligently can help accomplish great things. And I'll tell you more about that in a little bit. And then lastly, we'll also be recognizing several employees who celebrate their anniversary as a member of the city's team this month. So as a reminder, before we move forward, I just want to mention again that it is your elected nominations review committee that is responsible for reviewing and voting and choosing who our Employee of the Month is. So we're going to move forward in recognizing this individual, the September Employee of the Month. As you know, this award is designated to be awarded to someone that has shown the city in a positive light. They've gone above and beyond the call of duty. They are a shining light in our community. Maybe they're doing great things out in our community, but for some shape, form, or reason, one of you as their peers decided to nominate them for recognition, and again, that's reviewed by our nomination committee, and they were selected. So it's basically somebody that makes us look good to our customers and to our citizens. The September 2015 Employee of the Month began his employment with the city on February 8th, 1993. He was hired as a laborer initially, but then received several promotions, to include a promotion to Maintenance Worker 1 on February 8th of 1994, Maintenance Worker 2 on January 30th of 1995, Sanitation Equipment Operator 1 on April 3rd, 1995, and then finally to a Sanitation Equipment Operator 2 on March 13, 2006, which is where he continues to serve our citizens today and is a member of the Sanitation and Fleet Services Department. Doug Rismondo wrote the following in his nomination of this employee. Mike has worked for the City Sanitation Services and Fleet Management Department since February 1993, and by all accounts has been an exemplary employee. When we think of someone that goes above and beyond on a daily basis, said employee immediately comes to mind. He has always displayed a positive and upbeat attitude towards his job. His personal appearance, general demeanor, and consistently pleasant personality are always displayed when anyone interacts with him. In addition to his great personality and positive influence on all of those around him, he goes well beyond what is expected by meticulously washing and cleaning and caring for his assigned city waste collection truck. He washes it daily inside and out. Not only is his truck by far the cleanest waste collection vehicle I've seen in nearly 30 years in both private and public sector work, it's one of the cleanest and most cared for of any city vehicle in our fleet. On occasions, he has to drive one of the backup trucks. He never groans or complains, but goes even further by washing them all as well. So it's for these reasons that we would like to recognize Mr. Mike Womack as the September Employee of the Month. So Mr. Womack, if you'll come forward, please.
I know it's clean, that's for sure. What's going on, Mike? You're looking good. You take the day off?
Well, I'm really
You do whatever you need to do, man. You're looking good. I see, Mike. You do a great job.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, too.
All right. Is Jerry here?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I saw Jerry. He wanted to get his picture up here with you.
Okay.
No, well, he doesn't. I'm teasing him. We're going to get a photo.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. That's what you do. We appreciate it.
Okay, thank you, too.
Thank you.
Okay.
So there were several other employees that were nominated this month for the Employee of the Month nomination, and as I've mentioned before at prior monthly meetings or monthly events, I would want to know if somebody mentioned my name or threw my name in the hat, even if I didn't win the award. I'd want to know that somebody took the time to recognize the work that I'd done. So the first of these individuals is Larry Jenkins of Pensacola Energy, was nominated by Vu Nugent of Pensacola Energy. Is anybody here from Pensacola Energy? If he's not here, he's not upset about the fact that I butchered his name. Recognition still the same. The next is Miriam Woods of Technology Resources Office by Tom Lane of the Housing Office. Let's give him a round of applause. Both of these nominations were for a job well done, and for the honorable mentions as well. So you can see from the list of employees whose names were thrown in the hat, we had 3 to choose from this month for our nomination review committee. I would encourage you to continue to submit those nominations for those that are helping you, go the extra mile, or helping you get past a dead end on a project or a procedure. Hey, man. You'll get your time. So anyway, please don't hesitate to make those nominations so that person can be considered, because it really could make a difference in their career. They could be having a terrible month thinking, why am I even here at the city? Why am I even doing this work? And then a simple nomination to know that they're being recognized could be enough to help reinforce the fact that they are doing what's right and they are a part of something bigger. So next we're going to take a couple of minutes to recognize a team of employees that through their hard work and effort made such an impact on one Pensacola family that the mother of the family felt it warranted to write a letter of commendation for the good work of this team, complete on behalf of the city, which were sent to me, the city administrator, the mayor, and the interim fire chief. So let me set the scene for you, and then I'm going to read to you the letter that was provided, at least my copy of the letter that was written to me. So there was an emergency call that was made from a private residence. Our public safety officers arrived on scene to respond to a call, and basically what they found was a young child face down in a pool. He was blue in color. Through their hard work and efforts, they were able to make a big change in a family of our fellow Pensacolians by saving the life of that child and bringing his pulse back so that he can make a speedy recovery. So that kind of sets the scene. Let me read to you the letter that the mother of the family wrote to various members of city staff regarding the occurrence of the events. It says, "Dear Mr. Sisson, it's easy to think, quote, oh, that will never happen to my family, end quote. On August 15th, 2015, it did happen. I heard the most terrifying scream from my daughter I've ever heard, and I knew my son was in the pool. We immediately began CPR while my daughter's husband called 911. It was a race against time, and what seemed like forever was not only a matter of minutes before the team from Station 3 arrived. Nathan Edler, Dalton Sears, and Mark Hendricks are first responders. It's what they do and have to stay prepared for anything, but I'm sure when they arrived for duty that day, they didn't expect a call to save a toddler face down in a pool. Although words cannot express our gratitude to all the responders that day, it is my understanding that Mr. Hendricks is the one who performed CPR on my son, and to him I owe my life. On August 19th, my son was released from the hospital. By that weekend, he was running around. Now, 3 weeks after his release, you'd never even know or suspect that it happened. Our family is the most blessed family on the face of the earth. Were it not for Nathan, Dalton, and Mark, I'm not so sure I could make that statement. They didn't simply, quote, do their job, end quote, on that day. They did it with an abundance of heart, compassion, professionalism, and with precision, skill, and for that, they more than deserve special recognition. With love and gratitude, Lynn Ellison, Devin and Raymond Flores, and then Mad Max. So this time I'd like to ask Nathan Edler, Dalton Sears, and Mark Hendricks, if you'll please come forward. We're going to recognize you with our Merit Award. Hey there. In addition to that, I'd like to ask the family members of Mad Max. This is Mad Max right here, everyone.
No? Do you
So-
want to be up here just with the guys? Okay.
He gets his,
Yeah, we got something for you, Max.
so if the family will come in and take your pictures.
Look at this. What?
Mad Max is
Look, you have your badge, and there's the fire truck that the guys showed up to the house in. Is that cool? You like fire trucks? You got your badge on, I see.
It has
That's
the
yours.
badge from our fire department on it, and it
Here,
has
stand up on it.
a cartoon image of a fire truck on it. And he's being recognized for his dedicated service in helping to train our fire staff. Although we don't want to encourage further action like this so that he can help participate in the training.
To Rambo.
You gotta look at the lady with the camera.
I get a really big smile.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
Max,
How cool is
You're-
that?
you're the man.
High five, Bubba. Yeah.
Maxie.
You rock. Say thank you. Say I love my firefighters. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come here, Max. Max, we gotta take one more
Can we get one more photo? There's somebody right.
So for the family members of both Max as well as
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get that. You want to see pinch your butt? You better smile. Yeah.
Whatever works.
So we also have family members. I know Captain Edler's parents are here, so round of applause for all those supporting on that front. Truly amazing. All right. Okay. So now we're going to move on with recognizing those that are celebrating a milestone anniversary this month as a part of the city team. We're going to start off with those that are celebrating their one-year anniversary as a member of the city team. And we have two individuals that will be recognized. The first of those is Kristen Woods. Come on down.
Kristen, what's going on? Great pants, all right? Thank you very much.
Kristen's husband also came out in support of her anniversary today. The second is Shirley Johnson of Pensacola Energy. Shirley here? Yay! She's so busy working she couldn't make it. So we're going to move on to the next level that we have is those that are celebrating their 10-year anniversary. We have one individual this month that's celebrating their 10-year anniversary as a part of the city team, and it's Laura Picklap of the Financial Services Department. So Laura.
Laura's really the one that keeps us all straight. Laura, thank you. Hey, this is for you. Thanks, Laura.
So that brings us to the next category, which is those that we have one individual celebrating a 15-year anniversary this month. That person is Jonathan Laborde with Public Works and Facilities. Come on forward.
Thanks a lot, Jonathan. Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. You bet, you bet. Thanks for your service, Jonathan. You bet.
Okay. So we have Mom and Dad that came out to support him, so thank you for coming. We're going to move on to 25 years anniversary, quarter of a century. It's a long time. We have one person that's going to be recognized for their 25-year anniversary, and that's Myra Williams of the Parks and Recreation Department. She started when she was 3. We started working here when she was 3.
You don't want to upset Myra. I tell you. What's going on? Good to see you. Thanks, Myra.
All right. So we're going to rewind for a second. We're going to go back to 15 years. And we're going to recognize Mr. Tommy Fry for 15 years of service. Come on down.
That's all right. Tommy, man, yeah, I'm not gonna let him do that, all right?
Tommy's a frequent flyer. He's been mentioned, I think, in the past 3 months.
Thanks a lot, man.
So after 15 years of service, he's been our Employee of the Month. His team was recognized last month for the work that they do, the tree crew that he runs. A citizen wrote in on the good job that he does and that his crew does. And then now 15 years anniversary. You're a frequent flyer. We're just going to start sending you an invitation for every month. We have one more person that is to be recognized this month, and it's for 35 years of service. 35 years. And that individual is Stephen Johnson with the police department.
Stephen, congratulations. Thank you very much. Stephen's always smiling. Thanks, Stephen. All right, appreciate it.
All right, so as far as recognition this month, that's the individuals that we have set aside for this month to recognize. I'm going to again continue to ask for your support and for your cooperation too, as I mentioned earlier, to recognize, nominate those that have assisted you or that are making an impression in the public or doing great things and just helping the city in a better light. Without your nomination, they can't be recognized. So just taking a few minutes to fill out our simple form would be great, and possibly a career highlight for an individual that you couldn't even imagine. The other thing that I want to ask for is as we send out these nomination letters and as we send out the anniversary letters where we're inviting individuals to come to the services, if we can have a little more coordination between our directors and I guess in the HR office and the staff, just to ensure that we don't have any mix-ups on who's coming and who's not coming. We know exactly who's coming and who we can plan for. I think it'll help the services run a little bit more smoother, and I know we copy all the directors on the letters whenever we send them out. So if we could kind of work together to make sure that we do recognize everyone that shows up and that we do know for a fact life happens. By all means, everyone can't make every session, or maybe they just don't like being in front of people, and that's fine. But we just need to plan for it and make sure that we can keep things running smoothly. That's all I have. Mayor, do you have?
Yeah, I just want to say a few words. Ed, great job. And I want to thank everybody for coming out, especially all the family that comes out, because this is an incredibly important time for all of us as employees. And, what Ed just said is all the employees making an incredible, impression on the citizens of Pensacola. And we all work for the citizens, and you guys are really the leaders in government. Not really, you are the leaders in government in Escambia County, and I want to thank each and every one of you. And I was thinking about it today, getting ready, and the firefighters, obviously knowing the Floreses personally, and Lynn being here, and Max, and the team, saving this young man's life, and being here today. And it's, we get caught up in the bureaucracy in government, we get caught up in the politics of government, but every day the firefighters and the police and all of you put on your uniform, no matter where you're working in the city, is very powerful, and you're going to change someone's life. And I was leaving my house today, and I was just thinking about the days when I was young, and I'd see these firefighters in New York City all the time, and you never we never thought 9/11 was going to happen, and we never thought that Max was going to be face down in the pool. No matter what that dramatic situation is, you showed up to deliver, and you saved someone's life. And that's incredible, what you're able to do. And I think that's important. And no matter if it's someone on the crew, at the gas company, or wherever we are, we're all here to serve the public. So just think about that sometimes, because we do get caught up in the day-to-day activities of the politics and the bureaucracy of government. But what you're doing is you're changing people's lives, and that's powerful. I mean, when you give back and change people's lives, I mean, that's incredibly important, and that's what each and every one of us do in government every single day. So hopefully we'll continue to all approach it that way, and we'll continue to lead the great county of Escambia County, and obviously the city of Pensacola, because all of y'all are leaders and all of y'all are winners. So thank you for allowing me to be a small part of this today. And again, I want to thank the family members for being here, because it's incredibly important that you're here to support all of our employees, whether it's 1 year or 35 years. This is a really cool part of what we do here at the City of Pensacola. So thank you very much, team. I appreciate it.
And that concludes our event for the day. Thank you all for coming out.